Hey guys, today, well, as you can see, I'm back finally after several months. I mean, I have a big, long explanation, for why that is, mostly due to, mostly due to, issues with recovering data from a lost phone. But other than that, let's cherish this time that we have right now, and, let's get back into, what's probably one of my favorite games to play. I haven't played in a long time, ever since I lost my phone. Yeah, I lost a phone, and that's primarily why I haven't been able to record. And then I got a new phone, which at the time, when I received it, it was just so beat up that it was a hand-me-down. So, and for some reason, it was kind of beat up, so I couldn't get all the latest stuff in order that I would need to record. But that's a story for later. I mean, maybe I might tell it later, but let's get back into the saddle. I mean, I haven't played the game Air Combat in months, so I need to so might as well. Oh yeah, of course I need to fill this back up. So I'll put you there. Put the right there. I'll put my blitz over here. And I guess I'll put Nova over here. That's great. Oh, okay, seriously? Oh, great. Well, I've seen this clip before. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the game. Yep, it's exactly that. That is so much fun. That is so funny. Oh, whatever. It's not gonna do much anyways. Let's try it again. See if it happens. Oh, dang. Just for later sake, just in case I beat this guy, or because often back in the old days when Hellcat and I used to play this game a lot, me and him used to tap back and forth with these guys that we just killed, okay, game. Oh dang! I didn't mean to do that at all. Just lightly. Get some distance. Oh yeah, there we go. That's those sweet hits in there. Come on. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, let that recharge a bit. See if we can get. Okay. Then. Oh wait, there's more? Oh frick. Oh yeah, that's it. Got a few hits on me. Let me guess. Okay. Let's just turn around, see what happens. Okay, he gave up. Should have expected that. Nice, finally. Yep. I was so happy to find that oh, I guess I'll tell a little bit of snippet. I lost my phone, I lost my phone while I was on my way home from school, and basically what happened is that my phone was dying at this point, and I guess at one point on the way back I dropped it, and I guess it was like 2 or 3% by the time I last checked. So unfortunately, something that I didn't know is that there's an option in the Find My iPhone part of the settings, which will basically allow your phone to send its last known location before it dies. And of course, I was not aware of this, because you'd expect that would be like a standard thing. It wouldn't be an option. But I guess some people just aren't very. I guess some people just rather have it an option than have your phone send its last location before it dies. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't very happy about that, learning that. And by the time I got a new phone, I found out this phone is of course, for some reason it was a hand-me-down, and when I finally was able to put my iCloud back on there, I found that I couldn't access everything because I had to verify everything, and as a result, and because it was stuck on iOS 8, it didn't have the screen recorder, so I couldn't record, and also And also, for some reason, like, of course, whenever I tried to get my Apple Store account back, it would just tell me I required a verification code. And apparently, and I tried a couple times with like verification codes that I'd received prior to this, but it didn't exactly work. And I even had Hellcat like help me out with trying like getting my stuff back, like even trying to remove like the two-factor verification system, but it just didn't pay off, like with how beat up this phone is. So yeah, it was I was pretty much stuck. This just gonna sec up, sorry, and thus I was pretty much like, I thought, okay, because it's stuck on this version, which prevents me from recording, and because I can't access anything else, I'll just hopefully I'll be able to get in touch with like an Apple employee at an Apple store, and then maybe get this sorted out. And yeah, and then what I wasn't expecting today was that I woke up, I got my phone like to check the time because I had to get ready for school, and guess what? It says, "Hey, the iOS 12 is available now. Would you like to install?" And I was like, they haven't done this. They haven't done this at all to me when like iOS 11, when like my phone is so far back. I was like, this is weird. So, and I was like, let's see what happens. So I just pressed the install button. They ran through the whole like terms and agreements and the passcode. I did that, and then the verification loading screen for the update popped up, and I was like, this is not gonna work. It's gonna say something that will prevent that I have a problem that's preventing me from doing this. But guess what? The screen suddenly goes blank, and then I turn it back on, thinking, oh, it probably like wasn't able to handle it or something. And then guess what? Instead of like just back at the settings, instead it was the white updating loading screen, and I was like, wow, this is weird. I didn't want to get my hopes up because I've been trying this for like months already, and then I was like, okay, let's see. It's progressing slowly, and I don't want it to like take up most of my time, like while I'm trying to get ready, and so I just left my phone upstairs, like as it updated, and when I got back, it was done, and they went through the whole process of you know, going through like the new update, like what's new, and asking for your passcode, and I did that. And I remember like that, like very clearly, like, and of course the first thing that I did, like thinking that I still couldn't access like the stuff that I had lost, because of course I don't think updating should like fix what your Apple Store or like the other things that you failed to verify. And like the first thing I did is that I went to my messages and sent a bunch of my friends like texts with those weird effects that you can use in the iMessage. It's really fun. And a few hours later, like it was during a little break during school, like post lunch, and I look and I'm going through the internet because of course like my browser, because of course with a phone that has no games, texting and going through the internet is really the only thing that you can do to have some fun with it. And I go through there, and oh, sure enough, all my bookmarks that I had on my previous phone were there, like and I was like, weird, they weren't here before. So I went through my through the settings, and I was like, wow, is everything back? And there was a lot of free space, and I went to go, and then I went to the Apple Store, signed in with my Apple ID, and then I got Air Combat, and I was so happy to see that it was downloading. I mean, like, damn, it was a big surprise to me. And I mean, dang, I'm so glad to have this back already. Not like thanks whatever thing they implemented that would allow me to do this. And thankfully everything's back now. I mean, that's kind of the big, it's kind of a long story, at least what I'm trying to put through it. Let's see what else we can do. Oh dang. Oh dang. Let's see. Still lacking a bit in people. Oh dang. I guess this guy hasn't been. I guess Galaxy Timmer hasn't been on a lot lately. Oh, dang. All right. Let's go through another one. Let's do another one. Ooh, let's go through our box first. Alright, let's see what we can upgrade now. Let's get us 3 because we don't really need these. And I'm not really in a big hurry to get you just yet. One player that I kind of want to get now that I'm back, is, of course, this baby, the Fallen. This boy is a beast. The gun damage, it's very lackluster. Like, even many B-class planes beat this thing. Like, even with the upgrade, even upgraded, it only has 1.8, less than 2 damage. But the missiles, damn. I mean, there's some that are slightly better, but still. But of course, like, what I absolutely love, and it's also just as fast as the Firefly, which is very nice, and it has better armor, which it basically has everything. Though the only thing that I don't exactly like is just how ridiculous it looks. Like, what would be the advantages of having like twin fuselage like this? I mean, why else do you think they haven't done it for like a whole? They haven't done it for like a whole half a century already. Like, of course, we all heard of the. If you're a big aircraft nerd, military aircraft nerd, you know about the twin Mustang, the F-82, which was basically a long range, a much longer range version. It was basically trying to make a long range escort fighter out of the P-51, which is already, amazing. They took 2 Mustangs and joined them together by the wings, and yeah, it was the last plane. It was the last prop-driven aircraft apparently, that was put into service by the U.S. Air Force, and it actually performed in the Korean War, which is very surprising when like the Korean War is of course is the dawn of like jet combat, the first like jet versus jet combat that in history was fought in the Korean War. And yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about the history, but I'm assuming, but I don't think that it really lasted that long in service, considering that, well, they didn't exactly need it. And while it was it was really fast, it was really fast, but other than that, there wasn't anything else that would keep it in service. Alright, let's do another match, shall we? Alright, here we go. Oh, great. I'd rather take... Okay. Yeah, I'd rather not go through that again. Come on, give me something to shoot. Oh, okay. I have a feeling either this guy is just deceptively good, or he'll just quit right off the bat. Let's hope not. I actually want to fight something. Alright, let's go. Oh, he actually wants to fight. Let's see. Alright, circle around. Oh, dang. Just to minimize, like time on target. Oh, crap. I'm also hoping to get some of the stuff back. Oh, dang. I forgot. Dang. That Bruticus's armor is just nothing compared to this carrot. The power of this boy. Like, the Death Whisper is amazing. Like, it's too bad that you have to pay for it, but it's so worth it. Like, if you just want to dominate. Like, this boy is a tank. And it doesn't sacrifice it's basically like the DEFCON, except much more powerful. Like, well, I mean, like, it has better armor and better overall firepower at the cost of like missile damage, but other than that, it just wrecks. Like, let's see. Like, this boy has very good missile damage, even though it's a little bit less than the than the DEF CON. Sorry, I'm just a little bit tired. And it actually, it's very decent. It's an attack class, so. God damn. Sorry, I'm just running out of things to say. I'm just a little bit winded. My mouth is very dry as well, which is why you have this deep voice coming in. Alright. Yeah, let's modify our thing just a little bit, just because I haven't flown the Firefly in months. So let's actually get our blitz in the front row. All right, let's see if we can get something. Come on, give me something to shoot. Don't give me that glitch again, please, please. Come on. I've seen that some support for this game has fallen a bit over time, just because like it's a bit pay to win. I mean, I hope they have some stuff waiting for us, soon enough. But still, it's been several. I mean, I think it's been, it's of course been a long time since they've added anything. Ooh, I think I've fought this guy before actually. Just for later's sake. All right, here we go. Here we go. Give me something to shoot. Let's hope this guy doesn't leave. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I'm back, baby. Oh, dang. Nice evasion right there. What about the turnaround? Let's see about maneuvering though. Alright. This really makes me think about like how marvelous the S71 was back in its heyday. Like something that I didn't know is that basically the S71's engines were a hybrid between like a classic turbojet and a ramjet at higher speed, because at higher speeds like they would the momentum of the forward momentum, like once it breaches Mach 2, the engines would basically reconfigure themselves to be able to function, to allow the forward momentum of the aircraft to provide most of the compression. And there were also a series of other mechanisms that would prevent like anything from like any other deficiencies. Like these engines were a lot more like, they weren't just like a souped up turbojet, they were just amazing. I mean, I wish I could go into detail. I need to watch that video again, but oh dang. Because I'm already dominating him, I've kind of really passed into the wind a little bit. Sorry about that. Doesn't exactly point me in a good light, especially since to be fair, I've been gone for several months. Give me a break. Oh, come on. How slow the missiles can be. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, no escaping that boy. Alright, give it to me. Yeah. Alright, I think about that just about does it for today. Thank you so much. I hope to be able to get some new videos in, some new stuff, especially since I've gotten into World of Tank Blitz. I already got like a couple tier 2 tanks. Let's hope we can get some good footage later and I'm sorry for anybody that's been waiting for me to come back. I'm sorry. I cannot wait to get some more stuff rolling in, especially since this hasn't been a good couple months for me, like ever since like getting back to school. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna let that stop me now, especially since I got most of my stuff back, and also the sun is shining. The sun is shining again after a couple weeks of it not being out in the sky. You gotta admit, like, well, at least for me, one of the issues that I notice is that whenever like the sun's not out, I just don't want to go anywhere. Like, if I have nothing to do, I just want to stay in bed if the sun is just like hiding its face in the clouds. Yeah, I think you get the point. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.